Hello, hello, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and shit, I got hair everywhere. Alright, way to start a video. Okay, anyways, if you obviously seen the title, this is intro to Project Pan 2023 already, guys. Holy crap. 2022 went like, boop, gone, bye, see ya, next. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It helps me. It just does. And that's the best thing you can do. Like, subscribe, comment, boom, bang, get it out of the way, right? I'm in a weird mood, if you didn't notice. Okay, calm it down. Let's get into it. Just to start off quick and in a hurry, I have these two little Versali. This one, the purple one, is a unicorn essence. I love the bottles. I did declutter one of these. It came as a trio. This is the liquid glass. They are like the smaller size. They're not full size. This one, it does only have like about a quarter left in it. And then this one is full. Like I said, I did declutter the other one because the smell of it was just like not for me. This one actually smells like candy. It is a pink, kind of sparkly kind of thing. Definitely smells more of like a vanilla cupcakey kind of scent. Either way, this one is my favorite, which is kind of weird because it's like the fullest one. But then this one here, it just adds like a glass like look to your skin, and it just goes great with any foundation. Now, the reason why I'm going to pan basically anything in here in this video, it's not because I'm like, oh, I'm over it, I just want to use it up. It's more or less because I know the products are going to end up going bad this year, so I want to use them. I am not okay with wasting my money. I really want to get my bang for my buck, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not a cheap person. I bought the products. I want to get my use out of it. These, I believe, I actually got on Ipsy when I was still, like, getting Ipsy, so that's been a minute. So I just know these are going to end up going bad quickly, so I want to go ahead and use them up. And I probably should have said this first, wow. There are going to be rules for my project pan. Basically, there are no rules. That's the rule. I don't want to strictly commit, like, this is what I'm going to be using for this year. Because, no. The reason why I got into makeup is to have fun. It is to express myself. And if I'm, like, having a weird day, like, I want to be able to have weird-ass makeup, you know? So, just kind of like that. The rule is no rules. I just want to put these on the forefront and make sure that I'm using them to get as much use out of them as possible this year, so I can either A, use them up, or use as much as possible so they're not buried in my collection. Does that make any damn sense? Ultimately, I just want to get as much use out of these products as I possibly can, use them up, or at the end of the year, just declutter whatever is remaining. So, I know, scramble, yada, yada, yada. Great start to the video. Let's do this, right? Subscribe, guys. Join the chaos. Alright, so either way, both these Versali, I don't even think they, like, sell makeup anymore, honestly. But, whatever. These are going into the project pan. And then this right here, this is a beautiful foundation. Super affordable. It's Maybelline, the Fit Me line. I've loved everything from the Fit Me line. But this is the Dewy Plus Smooth. It has SPF 18 in it, and it is normal to dry skin. I have the shade 120 Classic Ivory, which it does kind of oxidize a little bit, so it tends to be a perfect match on me. But this is, again, it's getting a little older. I just want to be able to use up as much as possible before it actually goes bad. Even though it is a super affordable product, I don't want it to go to waste. So this is going to go ahead and jump in. This is a medium coverage, very skin-like foundation, which is my cup of tea. But as my collection for my foundations have definitely gotten larger, I don't reach for this as often as I should. So I just want to bring this back out and use it. We have the LA Girl. This was just in my Shop My Stash, I believe. Pretty sure. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition in Porcelain. Gorgeous, gorgeous concealer. It is definitely getting older. Like, it's getting up there in age. So I do not like the applicator. It is like one of those brush applicators. The color is a little on the deeper side, not something that is super brightening on me, but sometimes I don't want a super brightening concealer. But it is a medium coverage buildable, definitely a satin finish. It is hydrating, super affordable, but that's going in as well. I mean, I have used this quite a bit and it doesn't even look like it's been touched. So there is a lot of product in this. Let me see how much product. There is net weight 0.28 ounce, 8 grams. So maybe it's just because it's a squeezy tube. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of products in here. But all the way around, great concealer, super affordable. So these products will be staying with my Shop My Stash products as well. So just a little heads up on that. All right, and then I don't want to make this to the point where my main focus has to be on these products either. Like, I want to make sure I am still able to rotate through my products, get as much use out of the stuff that I truly want to as well. You know, I don't want this year to be focus on Project Pan. Does that? Yeah. Know myself, and if I pick a whole bunch of products and say those are the only products that I have to focus on, I'm gonna lose interest and I'm not gonna want to do my makeup, and that defeats the purpose, because makeup is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be creative, you're supposed to be able to express yourself through it. It's an artistic form, you know. So anyways, okay, enough of me rambling. So that's why there's not going to be like a butt ton of products, but products that I do use on a daily basis, basically, and products that I see, you get me, okay, I don't even know if I get myself half the time. Okay, so I do have the e.l.f. bronzer, the putty bronzer in Tan Lines. This one, I do enjoy it, and a lot of these are going to be like cream products, because cream products do, you know, expire faster. So definitely want to make sure I'm getting my use out of them. This, I mean, as you see, there is a nice dip in it already. So I want to see if I can finish this up by the end of the year. That is all. I don't want to make it brutal. I don't want to make it, you know, we're just doing it. This right here, this is like a deluxe sample, I guess, of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is a beautiful bronzer. It is definitely more one that I would wear during the spring and summer. I'll also watch the Tan Lines too. But it's beautiful. It's very soft, blendable, but it is a little on the deeper side. So definitely one, you know, we're towards the warmer ones. I'll go ahead and swatch the e.l.f. one too real quick, because I did not do that. I do, what am I trying to say here? The e.l.f. putty bronzer right here. This one I do kind of like this set, because it kind of, I don't want to say it disappears, but it definitely starts to lose its pigment strongly. It doesn't disappear. It just definitely tones down. But these, I think, would be great together. So that's one way I could use them and utilize them both. So, and then we have this blush right here. Now, I do not have very many liquid blushes. I think this might be my only one, actually. I do have cream blushes, but this is my only liquid. This is from Kiko, And this is from the Fruit Explosion line, the Juicy Blush. This is in the shade, don't know. I don't know. It doesn't it doesn't say. This does have quite a bit of product in it. 5 milliliters, 0.16 fluid ounces. I've only used this a handful of times, and it's a gorgeous, is that a word? Sure. Gorgeous shade. The doe foot is like this. It does pick up quite a bit of products, and it is very, very liquidy, but very opaque. But tapping it out like you normally would, it is stunning. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. And I have a feeling, yet again, I would get more use out of this during the spring and summer, but that is beautiful. You can have it super opaque, or you can tone it down to a more sheer blush. And I love that. So, those are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, we kind of did a little flipperoo with the camera. There are only a couple things of eyeshadows that I am going to put into Project Pan. We're going to go ahead and start with this palette right here. This is from Face Candy. They no longer exist. This palette is Atlantis. Now, if you've seen my eyeshadow palette Declutter, this is my oldest palette. Beautiful. I am using natural light right now. Beautiful color story. Okay, these shadows are rich, saturated, deep, dark. Here are some swatches right here. These are the shimmers. They are just beautiful. Now, there is hella lot of fallout with these. Again, they are older. This white pigment, people. Okay, so my goal for this palette is, as you see, there is like this shade, and this shade. There is some serious dents in these. My goal by the end of the year, I want a pan. Now, it doesn't matter how big, how small, but a pan in each one of these shades. I don't think that is completely, out of the question. I think it is very doable, especially rotating through all my other palettes. Now, I'm sure this palette definitely looks familiar. This is a Z palette. And I said originally I was going to throw out all the shades in this. This is what it looks like now. This was the highlight from that Doche palette, I believe. I did keep a couple of these. And then these actually are these are multi-chromes from a small Etsy brand called ABC Cosmetics. These are very, very gorgeous, but she sent them in like plastic. So these were the shades that I was talking about actually putting in here. These are some gorgeous, like especially this one and this one. These are my favorite. These are some gorgeous shades. I definitely want to hit pan in at least these three. This one, I don't know if you can see it, but like she only filled this pan like halfway. So that should not be a problem. But these are very, very gorgeous, especially these two. So I just want to hit pan in these three. And then there was one. This is by Chella. Hello, Beautiful. This came in an Ipsy. It's a super tiny, tiny palette. I should have no problems hitting pan in all four of these. These shades are very stunning, though. The mattes are very, very nice mattes. I wouldn't mind like checking more into this brand. The shimmers, they're kind of, let me show you. See, they're not like super extreme, but they are very beautiful. And I mean, the main stunners in this palette are the mattes. So I would like to hit pan in each of these. So I don't believe that's too much. I definitely think that's doable. These 4 plus 3 plus the other palette. So I believe that's doable. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, so moving on to lip products. Yeah, okay, so talk about the elephant in the room here. Morphe did their employees dirty. Dirty. Okay? You gave your employees 24 to 48 hours and said, oh yeah, find a new job, bye, have a good one. Most of them gave their like employees coupons. Like, these people don't have a job. These people don't know how to feed their kids now. Shame. Shame. I personally will probably not be buying anything else from Morphe because no, that's not how you do things. It's not. It's dirty. It's grimy. That's wrong. So I have this gloss in Boho from Morphe. It smells off. It's going in the garbage. It was my rant. That's all you will hear about Morphe. They were just wrong to do that to people. I mean, come on. Okay. So, I don't know. I can barely talk in English. This is Deep Color Lip Balm, the shade Poppy. I love the packaging. I love that it's purple. It's just got a little bit of a red tint to it. Beautiful. Very hydrating, and I love that you actually have twisted to close it. NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. This is a beautiful, beautiful gloss. I have one in Madeline too, I believe. This one is just, it's right. It still smells fine. Beautiful, beautiful gloss. This probably won't take long to use up because I've been using this like crazy for a long time. So that should be about done. And then we have a Mega Last matte lipstick from Wet n Wild, Never Nude. Cute packaging. It almost mimics the Pat McGrath. Beautiful shade. Right there. I think this is a basic everyday kind of shade. I should be able to finish it up. It's just getting older, so again, I just want to, you know, get my use out of it. And then we have Ofra. This is the old packaging. This is their liquid lipstick in Oh My Rai Rai. I know this I think was in one of my Shop My Stashes recently too. Still smells okay. It smells like it's on the verge. It might, so definitely try to use it up as quick as possible. Gorgeous shade. Definitely a shade I will use quite a bit, especially right now. This one I have had for a minute. This is the Half Cake Super Glazed. Yep, there is nothing else on it, so I'm guessing this shade, you know, fell off. Whatever. Very similar to the Ofra, but this is definitely more like gloss. Very opaque gloss. And I think that's it. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to put like a shitload of products in and then like that's all I can use. No, because then it takes the fun away and I won't, you know, I just won't use them. So that is it for today's video. Quick, sweet, and short. Alright guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before you leave.